Hello again, this is Kung Fu Manda, and welcome back to some more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, relaxing gameplay. I think we've just about finished the side quests in Coral, so what we're going to do now is take some side quests in Cheydinhal, but before we do that, I need to drop off some stuff at my house and get my armor repaired, so we're going to do that first really quick. Okay, so we've dropped off our stuff. Now let's get over to Cheydinhal. We can do our repairs in Cheydinhal, I think. Can you repair my stuff?
I hope I can help.
Yes, you
I'm
can.
pretty handy.
Okay, perfect.
Go to it.
Yes, will do. Okay. She's still dead here. That's really funny. So there's a very interesting quest about a missing artist, I believe. That's the one I want to do. Let me see if I can talk to the guard about it.
Yes?
Any rumors?
I hope Otessa is taking care of herself. She's a gifted healer. She spends all her time helping others.
That's all you got?
I hope...
Okay, well that doesn't help me.
Good day.
I might be able to just find the house and just start it right away, but I just don't remember where the house is. Let's see. I don't think it's that one. Might be this one? Ryth Lythandis, that sounds familiar.
Help me, please.
Oh, yes, hello?
I'm Tavella Lathandis. I apologize that I can't give you the respect a guest in my home would normally receive, but I am at my wit's end. I'm sorry to be so forward, but I desperately need your help. It seems that my husband, Ryth, has gone missing, and I just don't know what to do.
Ryth Lythandis.
Yes, my husband is the Ryth Lythandis. Have you heard of him?
No, please tell me about him.
You haven't? That's strange. Ryth is known far and wide as one of the best painters in all Cyrodiil. His specialty is setting the great forest to canvas. The paintings look so amazingly real that some say they can see the trees sway in the breeze. That's just a silly notion, of course. But it just goes to show the attention to detail Ryth uses when he paints.
So he's basically Bob Ross. You said Ryth is missing?
Yes, Ryth likes to work in his studio with the door locked, so no one can disturb him. He usually comes out to eat dinner and sleep. But 2 days ago, he didn't come out at all. At first, I wasn't worried. He does that occasionally. But when he didn't come out for a full day, I unlocked the studio with a key he said to use only in emergencies. It turned out he wasn't inside. I'm sure he never left that room, so I have no idea where he's gone. Please help me find Ryth. I love him dearly, and I'm so worried.
Don't worry, I'll find Ryth.
Oh, thank you so very much. Here's the key to Ryth's studio. You may come and go as you please. If you need me, I'll be around the house. Do hurry. I miss my love so much.
Okay.
Do be careful.
So we must investigate the studio. Very nice. Very nice art room. Unusual painting to the painted world. Ooh. Whoa. After touching the painting Ryth had been working on, I suddenly found myself standing in a strange forest. It looks familiar, like the great forest in the heart of Cyrodiil, but something is different about it. Yep.
Where did you come from? You look real enough. You must be from the outside. Oh, thank goodness someone finally came. While I'm overjoyed to see a friendly face, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. You're stuck here like I am. Sorry to break it to you like that, but if it wasn't for that annoying thief, we wouldn't be in this predicament.
Thief?
I was in my studio when a Bosmer wearing dark clothing accosted me. Before I could call for help, he knocked me unconscious. When I came to, I found that the door to my studio was still locked, and that the thief had snatched my paintbrush. That's when I saw it. There was something on the canvas of my painting that I hadn't put there. It looked somewhat like a troll, but it was badly done. Then it hit me. The Bosmer must have leapt into the painting, then painted guardians inside to protect himself using the brush of true paint.
Brush of true paint.
I knew the secret of my success would be revealed one day. I can tell you all about the brush if you like.
Please do.
Very well. The brush showed up several years ago in the possession of an artist who was serving in the Arnesian War of 396. It seems an errant fireball had exploded next to him, and he lost the use of both arms. He was a stubborn man who didn't want to give up his talent. Being a devout follower of Debella, he prayed to her for something that would allow him to express himself once more. She heard his plea and gifted him with the brush. It's said the bristles of the brush are woven from Debella's own hair. That injured man was my father. He passed the brush on to me, and I intend to pass it along to my kin one day. Did you want to know how it works?
No need, I must get going.
Thank you. You're kind to help someone you've just met. The only thing standing in our way are the painted trolls.
Painted trolls.
The trolls that the thief painted seem to have turned on their creator and killed him. He didn't know the brush had its risks. The creatures are now loose all over the forest, and in the clearing where I was still working. The brush is on the body of the Bosmer thief there. I will not be able to help you. I am not a warrior. But take these bottles of turpentine. They might help. Do be careful.
Painted trolls?
I'll have to remember to remove the trolls from my painting before I complete this piece.
Okay.
Be cautious, friend.
So we need to use the bottles of turpentine on the painted trolls, I believe. Damage painted trolls plus 250. Wow, okay. Yep, we'll use it on the ebony bow. Let's quick save. So it's a painted world. Very beautiful. Even the ground is painted, all the trees, the sky. I love the way the sky looks. It looks really awesome. Okay, that looks like that's our first target. Oh, dang it, he saw me. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Let's use Chill Rend. Painted troll fat. Ooh, it restores health. Okay, that's pretty useful. Oh, there's another one. Let's go ahead and use more of that turpentine. Dang it. There we go. Dead. One last turpentine left. Let's quick save. Nice. I guess I might have been able to stay sneaking. Oh well. Alright. Here's the thief. Bosmer thief. Some gold. Brush of true paint. I've retrieved the brush of true paint. I should go back and return it to Rythe, so together we can leave this strange landscape. I might be able to take a shortcut back, but I want to check out this landscape back here a little bit. Oh, there's an invisible wall. That looks really cool, though. Very pretty. I think this just loops back this way, so I can just jump right over and get back to Rythe. Whee! This kind of... Yep, this looks like the beginning again. Quick save.
Good work. Now I can paint the portal home. After it's complete, you must go first, or else you'd be stuck in here forever.
Okay, sounds good.
Follow me.
Okay.
No time to talk. Let's go home.
Let's go home indeed. Wright used the brush of true paint to paint a door back to his studio. I should now step through and return back to Tamriel. That's what I was trying to do. We've arrived back in Wright's home. The painting is now sealed and Wright is safe. I should speak to him when I have a moment. I guess he's going to talk to his wife.
Tavella.
Wraith, oh my love, you're home safe. I was so afraid.
If it wasn't for my friend here, you'd be right.
Come, you must need food and rest.
I will rest, but I must take care of our guest first. I don't know how to thank you. You have a good heart to help me get back home. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Here, please take this apron as a token of our friendship. It's not much, but perhaps it will help you in the future. All I ask in return is to keep the brush's existence secret. If word gets around that I have it, I'm afraid more than a lone cut-purse will visit me.
Okay, awesome.
Safe journey, Seryo.
Okay. So that's another quest done. I think there's another one we can do, but we should probably wait until
Yes,
it's
Master.
daytime.
You need me?
Hello.
Ahoy.
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you?
Ulrich's men. Any rumors?
They charged me 5 gold for littering. Littering! I barely make that in a year. These fines are ridiculous.
Tell me about these fines.
Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Cheydinhall. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards!
What about the Count?
The Count? He could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be.
Is there anyone who cares?
Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Durelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time.
Aldous Othran.
Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhall, probably drunk. Only a month ago he lost his wife. They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since then, he's been drunk. Sure, he gets rowdy sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone.
Ulrich Leland.
I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town.
Okay.
Garrus may be our only hope.
So we gotta talk to Garrus. I'm gonna find Aldous first, though. I'm gonna see if he's being drunk and disorderly right now. I am not seeing him anywhere, so I guess we'll just go to Garrus. I have no idea where he is. Okay. In the county hall.
Yes?
Oh, it must be you.
What do you want?
It's very dark. I can barely see your face. Tell me about Ulrich.
I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. No telling who will end up finding out.
Well, I guess we got to persuade you.
Go ahead.
Okay, so he likes coercion and boasting.
I wish. That's just. What nonsense. Sorry. Don't try. Sorry. What a great story. What a. Really? Interesting. You. Well done. Yeah, I will. You think that's fun? Not now. Not late. It appears you've spoken to Levana. I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day, we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of the money goes, I have a good idea. Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on a captain's salary. At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Indaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him.
What about Levana?
Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldous Arthur.
She told me she got fined for
That is,
littering.
if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldous to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done.
Okay, Aldous Othrin.
Aldous is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. Just follow the smell of stale mead.
I tried to find him earlier, and I had a really hard time doing that. Tell me more about Ulrich.
Beware of Ulrich. I wouldn't confront him at this time, as he'll surely have you thrown in jail. If you raise a hand against him and strike him down, you'll be accused of murder. Even if Ulrich doesn't do things by the letter of the law, I do.
Okay then.
You must locate Aldous. He's a danger to himself and others in his condition.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, he's off in his own little corner here. Interesting. Getting drunk, I see. Hello.
Who are you?
Fines.
Ever since Ulrich Leland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Levana Nadarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines.
Yeah, I already talked to her. Tell me about Ulrich.
Ha! That stupid swit? Throw me out of my home, will he? I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Othran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charge me 6 times, Ulrich? Charge me, you fetcher! Well, I'm not standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you what the Othrans can do when their backs are to the wall.
Okay.
This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhall. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
That's a lot of money.
You swit. How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
You've been warned. You're now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetcher. Nowhere.
Stand clear.
Aldous Lothran has been slain by a Shadenhall guard. He had led me to his old house where he exchanged heated words with the guards. During the argument, Aldous pulled a knife, and the guard put him down. I should tell Ivana the sad news. Oh, he had some gold on him. I like how I'm allowed to just take it.
Is something amiss? You have an ashen look on your face that tells me so.
Yeah, your friend is dead. He's
What's
right over
wrong?
there. Aldous Lothran.
Oh no, they killed him. I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him. I wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him. There are no more options left. Ulrich must be dealt with, and actions speak louder than words. You must do something for me. Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him. Tell him to come alone, or he won't get it. Then lead him here, and I'll do the rest.
Interesting.
I'll deal with him soon enough. I'll make the necessary arrangements for his burial. He'll be buried next to his poor wife.
Okay.
Ulrich will not buy his way out of this one. He'll pay, I promise you.
Wait, can I talk to the guard?
Move along, citizen. There's nothing to be done here. You saw what happened. I had no choice. Aldous attacked first, and I had to defend myself. If you don't like it, take it up with Ulrich.
Okay then.
Move along, please.
So the quest marker is telling me... Oh, I think I should speak to Garrus first, then decide how to handle the situation. Okay.
I feel Ulrich's eyes upon me as we speak, so be brief.
Oh, okay, I guess I can...
Ulrich's eyes upon me as we speak, so be brief.
What?
We must put an end to this travesty of justice.
Okay, yes, we should. Aldous.
Aldous will be mourned. I won't sit by and watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed.
Ulrich.
Levana has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you. I swear that Ulrich will pay for this. We must handle this carefully and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been watching me, so I haven't been able to enact a plan I devised to bring him down. That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence we need to incriminate Ulrich must lie within his quarters. You must sneak in there and retrieve it without being seen. If you're caught, there isn't anything I can do to help you. Just be careful.
Okay.
Aldos's death is indeed a tragedy. We'll do what we can to put his soul at ease.
So now where is it telling me to go? I have two different arrows. Oh, yep, I think I'm gonna go with Garrus's method and just find evidence in his quarters. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hi there.
Let's see. Evidence. I'll take this gold. Suspicious letter. In Ulrich's quarters, I discovered a letter he wrote to some relatives outside of Cyrodiil. In it, he talks about sending them a great deal of money and goods he purchased using the illicit funds. This is the evidence Garrus would need. I should take it to him. Okay, I've got the evidence.
I trust there were no run-ins with the guards in the barracks. I trust there were no... You're back. Good. Did you find the evidence?
Ulrich Leland.
You've done it. This letter will spell his undoing when I present it to Count Indaris. Splendid work indeed. I must hasten to the Count and deliver this immediately. Please, meet me back at the Cheydinhall Bridge Inn in about 2 hours. I must speak to the Count.
That is the Count. What do you... What? Okay, his dialogue is very buggy right now, it seems. It's been about 2 hours, and Gareth Dillon should be meeting me at the Cheydinhall Bridge Inn. Oh, there he is.
After speaking to the Count, and in light of the evidence you recovered, Ulrich has been removed from his post and arrested.
All right.
Many guards are coming forward with more evidence of his greed, so it's safe to say he'll be spending quite a bit of time in the city dungeons. I've been promoted to the post of Captain of the Guard, and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Cheydinhall to an end, and for doing so without unnecessary bloodshed. As a token of our gratitude, as you did this, at the risk of false imprisonment, or perhaps your life, we reward you this bounty of gold. On behalf of the people of Cheydinhall, I thank you.
Okay, awesome.
Ulrich will be spending years in the city dungeons. This should give him plenty of time to reflect on what he's done.
Awesome.
Until we meet again, may your travels be safe and the road remain clear.
Okay, well that's going to about do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you liked what you saw, and subscribe if you would like to see more.